वंशाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यैव पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामिने गौरभक्ते हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमः तत्समान्तन गौरंगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी विश्वभानु सुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये भक्त्या विहीता अपराधरक्षोहि क्षिप्ताश्च कामानि तरङ्गमध्ये कृपामयि त्वां शरणं प्रपन्ना वृन्दे नमस्ते चरणारविन्दे श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। आज सुबह बोधायन महाराज हमें पूछा था ये पहले कैसे परिक्रमा होता, तो बोला यहाँ बैठे लोहवन में तो बहुत कुछ लीला है। भक्ति रचना पर ग्रंथ में इसका बारे में जानकारी मिलता है। 1956 में हमारा गुरुदेव जब ब्रजमंडल परिक्रमा किया तब उनका लोहवन में उस वक्त जंगल था, 10 आदमी अलग हो जाए तो आप देखा जाएगा कीर्तन का अवश्य फॉलो करना सब ऐसे ही था। तो वहाँ उस कैंप में रात में डाकू आया। अब डाकू आकर और दिया हम लोग आ रहा तैयार रहेगा। तो हमारा एक गुरु भाई था, नाम था दीन बंधु ब्रह्मचारी। पहले मिलिट्री में था, बाद में एक गौरी का घर में नाइट गार्ड था और वहीं हमारा मौत दादी आदि खुदाई गोरंग उसी के मौत से कथा सुनकर वो मौत का शिष्य बना। बहुत तगड़ा, एक हाथ में एक क्विंटल चीनी का बोरी उठा के पटक दे। तो आवाज इतना तेज था, एक आवाज पर तो 2 माइल तक जाएगा सब, इतना बड़ा था। उन्होंने पेड़ का ऊपर चढ़ गया, चढ़ के तो बोलने लगा सावधान आप लोग कृपा करके आ जाइए, ऐसा बोल के बंदूक से 2 आवाज किया। फिर आया नहीं कोई, ऐसा था उस वक्त उसने परिक्रमा वहीं पर रात में पहरा देता था। तो इसमें से एक आदमी था जिन्होंने मौत का विरुद्ध और इसलिए उनका धर्म पत्नी उनका शिक्षा बनी थी। फोटो वगैरह पूजन करने के माना है, इसलिए बक्सवांदर में रखना आते जब 14,000 का कोर्ट में तब उन्होंने पूजा पाठ कोई भी बच्चा को पढ़ाते थे स्कूल में, तो उसमें पढ़ते पढ़ते ग्रेजुएशन किया और सदाई का काम करके गुजारा करते थे। बाद में एक रोज उनका ये हुआ कि कैसे कौन सा महात्मा है ये ऐसा स्टे करता है, नहीं जाऊंगा, नहीं बात करूंगा, उसका बात नहीं। तो कथा सुनने के लिए आया डून फॉरेस्ट रिसर्च इंस्टीट्यूट, और उसने क्या किया ना, बाद में सब लोग चला जाने के बाद और गुरु जी के बाद उनको ऊपर स्ट्राइक किया। क्या बात? टू एवरी एक्सटेंट देयर इज अपोजिट इक्वल रिएक्शन। ये बात सुन करके वो घबरा गए कि मैंने तो बड़ा अन्याय किया, ब्राह्मण कुल में आया, ऐसा पीला खाना सब आदत बना दिया, हमारा रिश्तेदार पकड़ा, मुझको एवॉइड करके चलते थे, कोई उनका तरफ नहीं पड़ेगा। कोई व्यक्ति सुनकर बोला कि मैंने तो ऐसा किया, हमारा इससे कोई बचाव है? तो गुरु जी ने बोला यदि ऐसा आदत को छोड़कर भगवान का चरण में शरण ले ले तब इससे बात सकता है। उसका बाद उसने परिणाम दिया। कोई व्यक्ति उनका बंधु था, एक परिक्रमा में आते थे और एक आता था, साथ में हम इंडिया में नौकरी करते, उनका भी था, वो भी आता, असम से भी आता था। तब हर साल 2 आदमी परिक्रमा में रहते। इसी अवस्था में परिक्रमा किया और हमारा गौड़ीय जो मठ है, गौड़ीय गोष्ठी है, कोई भी एक परिक्रमा नहीं करते, सिर्फ गुरु जी ने किया। पहले भगवान का समय किया था, उसका बाद सब मिलके एक जगह किया। सब तो था, यदि कुछ कमी पड़े तो गुरु जी को पूर्ण करने पड़ेगा, उन्होंने जिम्मेदारी की, और यदि कुछ फायदा हो तो वो लोग करें, वही है गुरु जी का विचार। तो वो चावल लाया बंगाल से, मिल से मिलिंग करके भिक्षा करके वो चावल लाया। तो उस वक्त ब्रिटिश जमाना था, तो वहां परमिशन दिया, नहीं तो नहीं जा सकता है। तो उनका तो अकेल नहीं है कंट्रोलर का, और बोल दिया क्या चलिए हमें आएगा, each man 1 mon will do। समझे बात? जितना धरती होगा एक मन एक के लिए सफिशिएंट, तो तो उसी से वो सब लाया, परिक्रमा किया, जो बचा था सब मंदिर में बांट दिया। चावल का क्राइसिस था, यहाँ नहीं मिलता था, तो ऐसा परिक्रमा किया। उसका बाद बंद हो गया था 1956 में, गुरु जी ने शुरू किया। पहले नवद्वीप धाम परिक्रमा त्रिकाल का नीचे से, बाद में शुरू किया यहाँ टेंट, आगरा से व्यवस्था किया टेंट लेने के लिए। सब टेंट को ऐसा मंगाया कि डबल उतरा, ऊपर में क्वार्टर प्रूफ, नीचे औले, जैसे गर्मी सर्दी ना लगे। सुबह जंगल था, सर्दी उतर, ऐसा परिक्रमा। तो इसमें एक टाइम में ऐसा रिस्क लेते थे। और वही सब लोग जो भजन का विरुद्ध था, कोई मन काफी को, मन का परिक्रमाकारी सज्जनों को एक गाड़ देते थे, पहरा देते थे। ऐसा हिसाब से वो चलता था। ऐसा हर साल ब्रजमंडल परिक्रमा, हर साल नवद्वीप परिक्रमा। तो जितना भी प्रभुपाद का शिष्य था, जो लोग प्रभुपाद का टाइम पर परिक्रमा करने के शुभ अवसर नहीं मिला जिनका, वो लोग भी गुरु जी का साथ परिक्रमा किए। कोई नहीं करता, इसलिए नहीं करता। तो इसमें भी इतना रिस्क लेकर परिक्रमा करते। तो लेकिन क्या हुआ, वो है शेरगढ़। शेरगढ़ में वो जो टेंट था, टेंट का अंदर में एक तो बॉक्स था, तो बॉक्स को रात में चोरी करेगा। तो वो महिला तो है बड़ा बुद्धिमती, उसने क्या किया, जेल से उसको बांध के अपना बिस्तर का सब रखा। जब इसको भेजा वो उठा किया, भगवा मचाया, चोर आया, चोर आया, सब जाग दिया। तो उसको पीछे फॉलो किया, इधर भी लोग बोलते हो उधर किए, मैं उसका विपरीत नहीं, ये लोग उनका ही तो जाकर के उनका घर में जाएगा, तो उसको देखकर बोला मैं फांस लगा के मैंने उसको फेंक के लाया। एकला नहीं, जब मैं खेल रहने लगा तो और दो ब्रह्मचारी हरी हो गया हमारा पीछे, दोनों में हमारे साथ नहीं, एक वस्ती था, थोड़ा भागी सब दो आगे, फिर और दो तीन आगे। इसको अगर क्या है गुरुजी का पास, तो गुरुजी पुलिस स्टेशन में ले गया, उसको दिया। तो थानादार बोलता है कि वहां था तो कि आपको ब्रह्मचारी लौट के आया। तो गुरुजी ने बोला ये ब्रह्मचारी है, कर्मचारी नहीं है, तो लोग भय नहीं कर सकते। तो ऐसा ऐसा सब शब्दों, ऐसा सब परिक्रमा, ऐसा आपको नहीं जाना, पीछे में दो आदमी रहेगा, बाकी सब जो माता कर नहीं सकता। तो इसमें नारायण भक्ति प्रभु और एक प्रभु, दोनों ने उनको इस सागर में बैठा कर जो था उसी में से कांगा को लेकर के पार्टी का साथ पहुंचा। साथ में कांगा है, कांगा में कोई चढ़ नहीं चाहता नहीं, क्योंकि इसने हमारा कौमी हुआ पश्चिम में हम पदे पदे परिक्रमा में, इसलिए पैदल में परिक्रमा। एक माता और उनका दो लड़की, जुना लड़की जुना दामा को भी चल रहा है। पहले कांगा करना फिर किसी को चोट आ जाए तो फिर ने एक माता को पानी एक बजे के लिए दिया, उनका पानी में गिर गया कुआं में, उससे भी कुछ चोट पहुंचा। रस्सी से उनको वह देकर जो दूर हो जाए, एक 4-5 रस्सी से उनको एक होता, क्या बोलता था नाम हमारा क्या
चौकी,
उसी से उनको बैठा के दिया गौशाला में काफी बालों परिक्रमा निकलेगा, काफी बालों तो बोला पंजा, बलराम पंजा गोवर्धन साथ में रहते। उसने बोला महाराज ये लोग गोवर्धन श्रृंगार लाया, नहीं का ऐसा विपरीत नहीं, ये लोग लेके आए। तो बुढ़ी जी ने एक काम त्याग में कोई नहीं, उसने नया कपड़ा बिछा दिया और सबको बोला देव कोई लेके आए, इसको वहां छोड़ के आ जाए, पार्टी को इधर नहीं करना, ऐसा बोला। तब सब लाभ के आया इतना। इसमें हमारा एक ब्रह्मचारी भी तो भी रखा था, तो सबको ले 16 रुपया पनिशमेंट वहां दे के आ जाए, और गुरु जी ने 5 रुपया दिया। या हमारा पार्टी में लोग ऐसा किया तो आगे पंडा को भेज दिया, वो साइकिल में चला गया बरसाना से गोवर्धन जाकर के वहाँ गिरिराज को दूध भोग लगाया, लगा के आ गई। और कहा बादल एकदम सूरज निकाल दिया, आराम से परिक्रमा की। किसी मामी को देखकर और जो माता जिनका जो दामाद साथ में आए थे, वो लोग इच्छा किया कि गोवर्धन पूजा का उत्सव बंधन करने होगा, हम लोग खर्चा करें। इतना ही नहीं, हमारा वृंदावन भवन का जमीन खरीद करने के लिए वही पैसा दिए। गिरिराज का महिमा मालूम पड़ा, ऐसा सब अजीब घटना देखा। कितना सब परिक्रमा में तो गुरु जी ने गिरिराज गोवर्धन का जयकारा किया, कीर्तन किया, और बादल तो कहाँ चला गया, धूप निकल गई। बाद में परिक्रमा में कोई विपर्जय हुआ, ऐसी बात। इसमें परिक्रमा 18 कैंप करके पहले मथुरा में धर्मशाला, उसका बाद मधुबन, तालवन, कुमुदवन, उसका बाद बहुला में वहाँ कैंप, उसका बाद आड़ी में कैंप, इसका बाद राधा कुंड में कैंप, उसका बाद गोवर्धन में कैंप, उसका बाद गोवर्धन से जाकर बीज में कैंप, बीज से कैंप छोड़ करके फिर काम वन में कैंप, वहाँ जगह जगह में कैंप। काम वन से कहाँ गया, काम वन से बरसाना, रास्ता में उल्टा पहाड़ी और ललित का प्लेस था, ऊंचा गांव, वहां से जाके बरसाना में जंगल में वहाँ हिरण आदि को देखा जाता है, कीर्तन का आवाज से कोई सब एकदम झूम लगा के इसी माफी सब किया परिक्रम। फिर बरसाना से नंदग्राम रास्ता में जावट हो गए, नंदग्राम से कोशी, सब टाइम कोशी से जाते थे शेषशाही है हरियाणा में, वहां भी परिक्रमा, वहां से आ जाता था इधर। ऐसा 18 कैंप करके रात में कोई पहरा देगा, एक साथ में दो आदमी, एक इधर से उधर जाएगा, उधर से इधर रहेगा। राधे श्याम वो भी आवाज देगा, राधे श्याम, ऐसा करके तो परिक्रमा। ऐसा कि यहाँ आगे अक्टूबर में भी कैंप, उसका बाद ऐसा परिक्रमा। सब एक साथ में है, एक साथ में भोजन, एक साथ में रहना, कोई आवाज व्यवस्था होने के संभावना ही नहीं। इतना गरीब हो, गरीब हो, सबका वही मौत से ही खाने पड़े, बाहर में कुछ मिलेगा नहीं, एक दाना भी मिलेगा नहीं। सबसे दुर्गम का नंद भाग, जहाँ नंद महाराज को ले गया था, और बाद में माफी मांगा एक किया। तो नंद भाग ने जब दिया तो उसमें एक इतिहास, गोस्वामी पास उन्होंने वहां किया था, यमुना में स्नान करके नित्य प्रति यमुना का जल लाते रोज देव हो। इसलिए एक व्यक्ति दिव्य उन्होंने रूप सनातन का पास दिया कि आप यहाँ साइन कर लो, तब सनातन कर दिया तो गोस्वामी जी करते। और बोला ब्रह्म में कोई है विद्वान जो विचार करे, तो एक छोटा से बच्चा एक जीव गोस्वामी, तो उनसे रास्ता में विचार हुआ, उनको ऐसा हो गया, लोग भी गुण भी हो गया, हो गया कि हमारा विरोध का इज्जत बचा दिया। यहाँ विरोध में कोई विद्वान नहीं है, ऐसा रिपोर्ट लेके जा रहा था। तो जब आया जी तुम्हारा देश क्यों हो, तो उससे पहले ही तो विचार हो गया। तो बोला देखो तुम जैसे विद्वान राज शोभा में शोभा पाएगा, वृंदावन में नहीं, तुम वृंदावन छोड़ के चलो जाओ। तो इन्होंने गुरु का शासन स्वीकार कर दी, कोई नंद घाट में जाके रहा एकांत स्थान पर, और वहाँ कभी खाना पीना कैसे, कभी पानी पी, कितना संताप ऐसा हो गया कि बाजार में हिंसा है। तो सब बात पहुंचा, तो सनातन गोस्वामी उनको बोला तुम्हारा ग्रंथ शेष हुआ, तो उन्होंने बोला जीत रहने से हो जाता, मुझको ही देखना, कलेक्शन करना था, और वो बोलने से ऐसा लिखेगा कि उसमें आप देखने का जरूरत नहीं पड़ता। तब सनातन गोस्वामी उनको एक बात बोला, वैष्णव धर्म का सार क्या है? न जीव का प्रति दया और भगवान की सेवा। यदि जीव का दया कृपा है तो तुम्हारा जीव का ऊपर कृपा कहाँ? इन्होंने आम जीव को बारे में बोला और इन्होंने अवसर किया कि जीव को गोस्वामी लगा दी तब पूरा नहीं किया। तेईस प्रसंग हो जब वहां पहुंचे थे, सुबह निकाला जयपुर से और वहां जाकर के जब पहुंचा तब शाम हो जाता। वहां जाकर रात में कथा आरम्भ हो गया, दिन भर धूपा है। तो गुरु जी ने बोला कि देखिए मुझको कोई गालियां निकालना नहीं, अब लोग कथा सुनेंगे ना पढ़े, सब ना हम भोजन करने के लिए आया नहीं, कथा सुनने के लिए आया। तब उन्होंने जब बोला कि जीव गोस्वामी हमारा पूर्वाचार्य यहाँ ऐसा तबले उठाया, हम लोग का इसलिए किया रेती का ऊपर चैन और उसे सब लोग खिचड़ी बना के उसमें गोभी वगैरह सब चीज डाल के बना देते। भूख का कारण हो, चिमना उठाना पानी का कारण हो, इतना स्वादिष्ट बनता था जो कोई भी उसमें ये नहीं ऐसा तरीका। महानगुण में वहाँ उसमें एक है भद्रवन, भद्रवन मुंडन पर है, इसलिए भद्रवन नाम। और कृष्ण में उनको बोलते थे भद्रवेश, भद्रवेश मतलब मुंडन पर क्या समापन। भक्ति रचना का ग्रंथों से पाठ होता है। उस परम पूज्य का श्रीमान भक्ति प्रमोद पुरी हुसैन महाराज उन्होंने पाठ करते थे। कथा कीर्तन धर्म सभा सब चलता। इसीलिए नरोत्तम ठाकुर बोला कि तीर्थयात्रा परिश्रम केवल मने भ्रम सर्वऋद्धि गोविंद चर। ठाकुर भक्ति के उनका अनुगत जन, उन्होंने कीर्तन में बोला बहु रमान देशवस्थान करलो भ्रमण रंगी शेषवस्थान एरव आमी प्रणयी भगवत बहुत सुंदर देवस्थान को भ्रमण किया। मैंने उसी सब स्थान को भ्रमण करेंगे प्रणयी भक्त का साथ। वही पूरी गोस्वामी महाराज जब उस प्रसंग को पढ़ते थे ग्रंथों से तो उनका आंखों से पानी निकलता। सिर्फ उनका नहीं, उनका कथा सुनकर सबका आंखों में पानी आ जाता, सब नमी ऐसा जहां जहां जाते थे। इसलिए ही बोला कि बहुत रमान देशवस्था करलो भ्रमण रंगी देशवस्था प्रणयी भगवत। तेरे ना होने से कोई सब चीज जाएगा, बाहर वाला चीज है और इनमें से लोगों का वही बात। और कीर्तन कैसे होगा? आवाज पढ़ने से कीर्तन नहीं होता। जो स्थान में जाएगा उस स्थान का महिमा ऐसा बोलेंगे कि आप लोगों को आधा मालूम पड़ जाएगा कहाँ जा रहा। कैसे जाता है पहले वहां जय राधे श्री राधे बोलो মধুবনের পথে চলো। कृष्णा भाई मधुबन जाते हैं तो ऐसा बोल बोल के जाते, ऐसे ध्रुव ऐसा ये किया, वहाँ तालवन, वहाँ बलदेव कोई उसका मारा असुर को और क्या किया, उनको उठाकर घुमा के फेंक दिया। जितना काम वृक्ष था एक के साथ एक के जागरण करके सब खत्म, ऐसा कर दिया।
Śrīla Mahārāja started speaking about Vraja Mandala Parikrama. Because for many years he used to perform so many services under the guidance of his Guru Mahārāja in Parikrama times, managing most of the things. So that's why whenever he starts speaking about Vraja Mandala Parikrama, always goes in so many different details that how and what they used to do in Vraja Mandala Parikrama time. So today he started mentioning the very first thing, that how in the morning Sripad Bhārati Maharaj, he came and met with him and informed him that today our Parikrama party is going to Bhrindavan. And then Śrīla Mahārāja, from there he started that how I told Bhārati Maharaj that nowadays Parikrama and the days when we used to perform Parikrama is quite different. How the very first thing Śrīla Mahārāja mentioned, that Bhrindavan was such a place where it was like a complete jungle was there, and we used to have our camp over there. At that time, everybody used to follow Kirtan party. If somebody stays like a little bit far away, then they may lose him. So such was the situation in Bhrindavan. What happened one time? So early. So in Bhrindavan, when they were having like their tent camp in the night time, in the dead of night, everybody heard a sound, and somebody like that quiet or whoever, they were saying that, oh, we know that you people are having camp over there, and so many people are there who are having so many things, possessions with them. We are coming over there, get ready for like welcoming us. We are coming over there. So they themselves announced it. And then Śrīla Mahārāja started mentioning that there was a person who earlier who never used to like Gaudiya devotees, but afterwards he became a devotee and came with us. He was a military person earlier. So he used to carry one gun with him. As soon as he heard this, he climbed on the tree. And Maharaj was mentioning that how powerful he was, that he can take 100 kgs sugar box in one of his hand and just carry like this. And then that person, his sound was also very great. So his name was Dinabandhu Brahmachari. Afterward he became Parvat Mahārāja. So he climbed on the tree and in a very loud voice he also called out, "Oh, we are ready to welcome you. Please come as soon as possible. We are waiting for you." So in this way, Srila Maharaj said that he spoke like this, but nobody appeared there. Nobody came at all. And then he mentioned another pastime that once there was a person whose wife took Harinam from Srila Bhakti Madhav Goswāmi Mahārāja, but her husband was not cooperative at all. He was having complete different nature from his wife. He used to drink and never bring any money to the family. He was like stealing things or doing so many wrong activities. And his wife, even though she used to worship photograph of the Lord and Gurudev, but still she has to keep it into the box, lock and key. Because as soon as her husband sees, he throws even everything. So this lady, she was very intelligent. She used to teach as well as she used to stitch clothes for others, tailoring. And by this she used to maintain her life as well as her kids also. Afterward, one day, her husband, somehow he came to know that, oh, even though I do whatsoever I want, but my wife still tolerates everything and does not say anything. What's the cause? So he found out that actually she has taken shelter of one guru. And then he started looking at, oh, where I can meet with that guru. How can I meet with him? He also came to meet with Srila Bhakti Madhav Goswāmi Mahārāja in Dehradun. In Don Forest Research Institute, something was there. So Srila Madhav Goswāmi Mahārāja was delivering speech and he came over there to see him. In his speech, Srila Madhav Goswāmi Mahārāja spoke about to every action has its equal and opposite reaction. And he was hearing after Katha, everybody left except this person. He stayed back and met with Srila Madhav Goswāmi Mahārāja that the statement you made and the explanation you have given for so long, is it true for everybody? Then said, yes, it's for everybody. Oh, I have done so many things, so I may have to suffer also for that? And I said, yes, you have to. Then he said, is there any way to escape? Then Srila Madhav Goswāmi Mahārāja said, yes, there is a way. If you can serve the Vaishnava and take shelter at the lotus feet of Lord, then it is possible that you can get free from all the reactions. Then he took shelter at the lotus feet of Srila Bhakti Madhav Goswāmi Mahārāja. And when he visited his family members, they did not believe that is it possible that a person like you can do something like that. He stopped taking even tea. Then his aunt, she was surprised that I want to see that person. Because of whose association you, person like you, have given up even drinking tea. She also came and met with Srila Madhav Goswāmi Mahārāja, became devotee. And then the same person, he wrote back to his wife that I am not returning home. I am going to stay with these sadhus. I will be serving them. And then Srila Maharaj mentions, today he was not mentioning this, but he mentioned that the wife, because she was intelligent as well as a very good devotee, she wrote back that because of my female body, I am unable to serve Guru Maharaj. But if you can serve him, that will be great good fortune for me. So in this way, she also wrote back, and then he said that, oh, you can take the money. The husband wrote back that I get pension or whatsoever, so you can take that money, and she wrote back, you can use that also for the service of Guru Maharaj. Why? Because if earlier it was possible for me to maintain everything, why I cannot do now? I will do. So this person, Śrīla Mahārāja mentioned, he also came to Vraja Mandala Parikrama, and he was also having one gun with him. And that same person, what he did, he used to guard the camps in the night time. And like any dacoit come or anybody come, he deal with them. And then third story Śrīla Mahārāja mentioned, that one time they were in Shergarh. Śrīla Mahārāja used to guard also time to time, whole night. So the tent used to be very big, the camp, and then two devotees, they have to guard the tent. One will be starting from this side and another will be going to the other side. And then they will, like, one person will be calling out Radhe Shyam in a loud voice. And then another person will be answering Radhe Shyam. In this way, they will be like passing whole night and guarding the camp. So one day it happened so, there was again like some dacoit over there in Shergarh. They entered into Parikrama party inside the camp. These two devotees who were guarding, they were unaware of it. Somehow they got in. And then they were trying to steal different things from the pilgrims. One Mataji, Mara's god sister, Nandarani Mataji, she was having a box. And she used to keep this box like having chain around it. What do you call it? Chain? Chain. And then she used to have the other end of the chain under her head, under her pillow. So as soon as somebody moved the box, she can understand. So as soon as they moved, she understood and started shouting that who is there, calling out. And then immediately they ran away. And Śrīla Mahārāja saw them and ran behind them. And then Mahārāja was saying that even the other brahmacharis, they woke up also, they started following us, but nobody can reach to me. Why? Because I can run very fast. He used to mention in Chandigarh also, sometime like different devotees, they used to have competition from one end of the park to the another end, that who can go faster. So Śrīla Mahārāja says only there was one person who was Nishkintan Mahārāja. He used to go like he can defeat Mahārāja, but nobody else. And then Śrīla Mahārāja mentions only in one thing he defeated me through whole life, but in any other thing he cannot defeat me also. So in this way, Śrīla Mahārāja, he ran behind that man, that dacoit, and finally, because it was a very less distance, but still he was unable to hold him. So with his intelligence, he took his Uttriya. Mahārāja took his Uttriya, and then he took his Uttriya in such a way that he can grab him like this, through his neck. So Mahārāja grabbed him with his neck and brought him back to the camp, finally. And then his Guru Mahārāja, along with many devotees, they went to the police station, took him over there, and then the person in charge over there, police inspector or whoever, he was surprised, and he mentioned to Śrīla Madhava Goswāmi Mahārāja that in this area, if anything happens like this, a person who runs after them or reaches close to their resident, that person never comes back. They are like so ferocious, they can do anything and everything. They are like very, very wide. They are very, very wide. So in this way, when he mentioned like this, then he said like, oh, but your brahmachari, very powerful. They were not fearful at all. They brought him here and they escaped. They saved their life even. Then Śrīla Madhava Goswāmi Mahārāja commented one thing. He mentioned one thing. And what was that? He said that the people who, a person who owed them, caught them, He was a brahmachari, not a karmachari. Karmachari means a laborer. Brahmachari means a person who serves Hari, Guru and Vaishnava even on the risk of their life. So that's why they were not fearful at all. So they got them. So Śrīla Mahārāja said that these memories also comes when we speak about Vraja Mandala Parikrama. And then Śrīla Mahārāja mentioned that at that time, how during Śrīla Prabhupada's time, there were parikrama. Vraja Mandala Parikrama was arranged for different times. But after Śrīla Prabhupada, many disciples of Śrīla Prabhupada, they got together, wanting to perform Vraja Mandala Parikrama. But nobody was having enough funds to even go forward to think that they want to perform Vraja Mandala Parikrama. Then Śrīla Madhava Goswāmi Maharaj took this responsibility that whatever funds are required, I will provide. And if like there will be pilgrims also, they will bring something, they will give some donations. If like there will be some extra money, then all of you will decide where you people want to use. But if there will be less, then I am there, I will give all the money, whatever is required. So in this way, 1 year they did parikrama like that. But afterward, again till 1956, there was no Vraja Mandala Parikrama from anyone, from any monk or any other disciple of Śrīla Prabhupada. So Śrīla Bhakti Madhava Goswāmi Maharaj arranged for Vraja Mandala Parikrama in 1956. And there were so many disciples of Śrīla Prabhupada who came to Vraja Mandala Parikrama earlier also during the time of Śrīla Prabhupada, but because they were engaged in many different services, so they did not visit each and every place or heard the glories of those places from devotees. So that's why when Śrīla Madhava Goswāmi Maharaj performed Parikrama first time in 1956, at that time so many disciples of Śrīla Prabhupada, they came and performed Parikrama all together. And then Śrīla Maharaj mentioned that anywhere, everywhere we used to stay, nobody was like eating anything from outside at all. Most of the time you don't even find anything nearby, wherever we used to stay. Whatever prasadam was being served, it was same for everybody. Maybe poor or a wealthy person or a very neophyte devotee or a sannyasi, everybody used to have the same prasadam. But because of Harikatha and Kirtan in those days, the parikrama was quite different. Everybody used to relish it a lot. And then he mentioned that one time, Śrīla Bhakti Madhava Goswāmi Maharaj, because they were coming here in Vraja Mandala, and here they don't find rice, they cannot buy rice, because rice used to come from Bengal or different other areas. At that time, it was not allowed that you can carry anything and everything with you. So they have to take permit. So Śrīla Madhava Goswāmi Maharaj visited one English person who can give permission, who can write it. And then when he went, that person, because he did not know what is the meaning of 1 man. 1 man rice means 1 man ka matlab 40 kilo. 1 man rice means 40 kg rice. So that gentleman, he said that 1 month will do for one person for 1 month. And then Śrīla Madhava Goswāmi was very happy. Yes, we will try. So they got like 40 kg rice for one person for 1 month. And then in this way they got for 300 pilgrims. So rice came here, whole month they like, because so many Bengali people are also there, they cannot stay without rice. So rice was also there in plenty, everybody had. And afterward, whatever rice was there, they even given to different temples here in Vrindavan, distributed, so that the Lord can also have rice from Bengal. So in this way, Śrīla Mahārāja remembered that also. And after that, he mentioned that how they used to bring tent from Agra, the kind of tent which is having two flaps on the top, by which even if there is rain, not even a single drop of water will come inside the tent. And around the tent, four sides, they used to build such kind of Sanatana wrote that word. No, not ditch, but like
supporting walls.
making small walls so that water don't come in the tent. Mallet, whatever you call it. So that thing was also being made by the devotees. And in this way, like no so much heat or not so much cold or water can come into the tent. So in each and every respect, devotees were like given so many different facilities so that they can happily perform this parikrama. Śrīla Bhakti Goswāmi Mahārāja, he used to mention again and again that we have brought these pilgrims for parikrama. We have to take them from one place to another, everywhere. We have brought them here so that we can get a chance to serve them. So we should serve them with our full heart. This parikrama should not be made commercial. It should not be commercial. It should be with the mood of service. In this way, devotees were served at that time. And then Śrīla Mahārāja mentioned that in those days, even though tanga, horse cart, used to be there with parikrama, that if an old person or a person who is sick, they can sit on that horse cart and come along with the parikrama party. But even though there were so many old people, sometimes people get sick also. But still nobody, even though horse cart is there, going along with the parikrama party, nobody is sitting, it's empty. But still nobody wants to sit on the horse cart. Nobody wanted. Why? Śrīla Mahārāja mentioned because they heard in Harikatha that what is the benefit of performing parikrama in the dham bare feet while walking. What is the benefit? That in each and every step you get the fruit of performing Ashwamedh Yajna. In each and every step where you go, like, okay, we are performing Vraja Mandala Parikrama, going from one place to another place, every step gives the result of performing Ashwamedh Yajna. So that's why they were fully convinced with the words of the Shastras, and they believed that once we have come here, what we have to do? We have to perform parikrama. We are not here to like take rest or go here and there on this horse cart. No, nobody desired that. There was one old lady who was unable to walk. Then there were devotees who were so helpful in serving the Vaishnavas. What they did, they took a cloth like a chadar and made her sit in between. And then from both sides, two people, they carry her with them. So in this way, each and every person, whoever were there, by the presence of so many exalted devotees, they were so much inspired to serve the Vaishnavas. And then considering that, oh, this is our real performing Vraja Mandala Parikrama. If we don't do with this mood, then this is not Vraja Mandala Parikrama. And then Śrīla Mahārāja mentioned that in Barsana, once his Guru Maharaj, when they used to have camp at different places, Śrīla Mahārāja mentioned the names also, that they used to start from Mathura. First camp used to be in Mathura, and then from Mathura they used to go to Madhuvan, then Talvan, then Kumudvan, Bahulavan, then Adir, Radhakund, Govardhan, Dig, Kamyavan, Barsana, and then Nandagram, then Kosi, Sheshashai, all these places. And wherever they used to go, everywhere there is like advance party who will take the tent, everything, the luggage of the devotees, and then rear party, devotees will leave, and whatever they will leave, they will bring that back, So there were so many arrangements at that time. So then Śrīla Mahārāja mentioned when they were in Barsana, because they came from Govardhan. Over there, what happened? That there was so much cloud came. Then his Guru Maharaj started mentioning that even though we are performing parikrama from many days, sometimes some small difficulty comes in the parikrama. Like one lady, one time she fell down into the well. Somehow, by the help of devotees, again they brought her back from the well. They took her, but not so many difficulties. But over there, because they wanted to go for parikrama, there was cloud, dark cloud, and the Panda from Govardhan, he mentioned that this is not the time when rain is supposed to come. I think that in this parikrama party, many devotees, they have taken Śrīla with them from Govardhan. That's why I feel something is wrong. And prior to that, what happened that one tree which was standing, and it was a very good green tree, healthy tree, but it fell down automatically. Even though there was no injury to anybody, but still it fell down. So he was mentioning that, maybe these devotees, they have taken Śrīlas with them. So then Śrīla Madhava Goswami Maharaj, he announced that, we have kept a new cloth here on one table. Whoever has taken Śrīla with them, I request each and every devotee that they can bring back and keep it here. So then, after a while, Maharaj said so many Shaligrams, Śrīlas were there. And then he mentioned what to speak of Grihasthas. Even there was one brahmachari who came and kept Śrīla over there, who took from Govardhan. And then Śrīla Madhava Goswami Maharaj said, each and every person who took this Śrīla with them, they have to give, I am going to give them punishment. And what is that? They have to give the fine of 1 rupee 25 paisa at that time. So everybody had to give 1 rupee and 25 paisa. And then he said that even though I have not taken Śrīla, but because all of you are coming with me, so whatever fault you make, that comes on me, because I am leading all of you in this parikrama party. So I will be giving 5 rupees fine. So he gave 5 rupees fine from his pocket. And then asked the Panda, Giridhari Panda's father, Balaram Panda, that, please take all these Śrīlas back to Govardhan. And then this Panda, he took all the Śrīlas over there, and as soon as he took Śrīlas, all the clouds gone away immediately. So Maharaj said, those things also we saw at that time. And then this Balaram Panda, he bought so much milk and offered it to Giridhari, Giriraj, and asked for forgiveness from all the devotees, from their side. In this way, this pastime also Śrīla Maharaj remembered today. And then Maharaj mentioned that there was one Mataji who came over there in 1956 along with her 2 daughters as well as son-in-laws. Then, she mentioned to Śrīla Madhava Goswami Maharaj that, Maharaj, we are in Nandagram, but today is Annakut Mahotsav. I will be giving as much money as required, but you can arrange for a very big festival for Annakut. Then Śrīla Maharaj mentioned not only that, she said that, how much labor you and your devotees has to do. 18 camps going here and there, doing so many activities, but not tired. I want that you can have one center here in Vraj. So she was the one who gave all the money to bind this Chaitanya Gaudiya land in Vrindavan at that time. She got so inspired by their services. And then Śrīla Maharaj mentioned that even though there were so many pastime places which was very difficult to reach, but among them there was Nanda Ghat, which was most difficult to reach. Nanda Ghat is a place where Nanda Baba, he was going to take bath, and this Varun Devta, the servants of Varun Devta, they took him to Varun Lok, and then Krishna went over there and brought him back. So that place is known as Nanda Ghat. So that place was the most difficult place to reach. And that was the place Śrīla Mahārāja mentioned, where Śrīla Jiva Goswami Pad also lived for some time. So that's why he started remembering that how at that place his Guru Mahārāja, Śrīla Bhakti Madhava Goswami Mahārāja, even though they were walking whole day and reached very late in Nanda Ghat, and but he asked all the devotees that whether you people like to hear Harikatha, the glories of this place first, or because since morning you have not taken anything, so you would like to take some prasadam first. And then all of them, anonymously, they said that we have not come here to eat. If we want to eat, we would have stayed back in our homes. There is plenty of food, and whatever we want anytime we can take. But here we have come here to hear from you people, from the sadhus. So everybody, they sat down to hear Harikatha. And then Śrīla Madhava Goswami Maharaj over there, he spoke about how Śrīla Jiva Goswami Pad, he came there. Once, one Digvijay Pandit, a scholar who used to go from one place to another, along with one letter, one paper on which he will take signature from those who get defeated by him. If you don't give signature, then he will be having debate. The time when he came to Vraja, he wanted to have debate with Śrīla Sanatana Goswami Pad and Śrīla Rupa Goswami Pad. And because they refused to having any kind of debate with him, they thought that that may be wastage of time. We don't want to invest our time in all those kind of activities. So they gave their signature that yes, we accept that we are defeated. We are not scholars. You are a great scholar. In this way they gave their signature. So then they were inquiring from the local Brajavasis that is there anybody else in this Braj who wants to have debate, or we can consider that all we came to the Braj and everybody accepted defeat. Then they said, no, there is one young boy. And where he lives. Then they said, at this time, maybe taking water from Jamuna, bathing over there. So they came, asked him, you are Jiva? Yes. Then they showed him the signature that was sealed. We have signature from Sanatana Goswami and Rupa Goswami. You want to give signature or want to have debate? So Śrīla Jiva Goswami Pad, he was unable to tolerate that how dare this person can say that he defeated my Guru Padma, Śrīla Sanatana Goswami, Rupa Goswami. So immediately he wanted to cut their tongue, his tongue. So that's why immediately he was ready for debate. And then afterward, in a very short time, he defeated this Digvijay Pandit as such that he passed water and stool over there itself. Śrīla Mahārāja mentioned this word Lagvi and Girvi, Gurvi. So in this way they passed, this person passed, and then this news went around all over the Braj that Jiva Goswami, he has kept the honor, the pride of Brajvasis. Otherwise we were feeling that why Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, they don't want to have debate once they are very great scholars. But still Jiva has saved us. But when Śrīla Jiva Goswami Pad came to Śrīla Rupa Goswami, he told him that, I think Braj is not a place for you. You will be honored, and you can go to Raj Darbar means in the assembly of king. You can sit over there. They will respect you a lot. So Srila Jiva Goswami Pad accepted punishment from his guru without saying anything. As a proper etiquette for the disciple, he went to this place in Nandaghat and started staying there. And then, like how and what he can tell to his Gurudev, he was unable to decide. That's why living over there in great pain, that I got that because of destiny, I am being thrown, I am being kept in such a position that where I am unable to get the association of my Gurudev and hear Harikatha from him. Lamenting, not eating most of the time, sometimes taking very little chickpea. In this way, his body became as such. Srila Mahārāja mentioned that if he stands in the wind, the wind can blow him. That was like Mahārāja mentioned that he was like a Rajkumar. Prince. He was like a prince, but because of this, he became like a very thin and seems like old person. This news came to Srila Sanatana Goswami, and then Sanatana Goswami visited Srila Rupa Goswami Pad, asking him that, what is the essence of dharma? What is the essence of dharma? Then Srila Rupa Goswami Pad mentioned in Jive Daya and Bhagavad Seva. Jive Daya means having mercy toward all the jivas, and Bhagavad Seva, a true desire to serve the Lord. Then, even though he spoke in the sense like for all the jivas, having mercy toward all the jivas is the essence of dharma. But Srila Sanatana Goswami Pad, he spoke with him in another way. He told him that what about your jiva? Why you are not merciful to him? In this way, Sanatana Goswami Pad made again Srila Jiva Goswami Pad to come to Srila Rupa Goswami Pad. And in this way, Srila Mahārāja remembered that particular place, Nandaghat. Sometime he mentions that why Srila Rupa Goswami gave this kind of punishment. Jiva Goswami did not do anything wrong. Still, why Rupa Goswami mentioned something like that? And why Srila Jiva Goswami Pad did not explain his heart to his Guru that why I did that? Srila Mahārāja mentions that a person who is very sincere, he can understand that what are the subtleties in the relationship between Guru and disciple, and what kind of teaching Guru wants to impart to the disciple. Only sincere disciple can understand these things, but no one else. Others may be unable to even understand why what this kind of thing is happened. Then Srila Mahārāja mentioned that at the end of this katha, Srila Bhakti Madhav Goswami Maharaj asked, inform the devotees that this is a place where our Guru Varga, Srila Jiva Goswami Pad, he lived in a very austere way. So what we are going to do here, only for one day, we will be also taking something similar to that. And over there they used to only serve khichdi to all the devotees, nothing else. And then Srila Mahārāja mentioned that there was a place where they used to visit is Bhadravan. Why that place is known as Bhadravan? Because at that place the Mundan ceremony, shaving head ceremony of Krishna was being performed. So that's why Bhadra means, like Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu spoke about Sanatana Goswami when he met him in Varanasi first time. At that time Mahaprabhu, he asked this Tapan Mishra and Chandrasekhar Vaidya that you can take him to the Ganga and make his Bhadra Vesh. Bhadra Vesh means Vaishnava Vesh, shaven head as well as dress. So Bhadra over there means shaven head. So that's why Bhadravan, a place where Krishna, he got his Mundan Samskar. And then Srila Mahārāja mentioned that all these things, we used to visit different places, and in each and every place, Kirtan was such that even though you are going from one place to another, nobody tells you that where we are going. But by hearing Kirtan itself, you can understand yourself that which place we are going forward. Like Srila Mahārāja mentioned, that if we are going to Madhuvan, from Mathura to Madhuvan, so nobody announced that we are going to Madhuvan. But then they will sing Kirtan in such a way that everybody will understand, Jai Radhe, Jai Govinda Bolo, Madhuvaner Pather Chalo. And so each and everybody should call out the name of Jai Radhe, Jai Govinda Bolo. Each and everybody can speak Jai Radhe, Jai Govinda, Jai Radhe, Jai Govinda. And then Madhuvaner Pather Chalo. We will be going on the way to Madhuvan. So in this way, for each and every place, from Bhakti Ratnakar and from so many Bengali Kirtans, Mahārāja was mentioning Kirtan means not only like taking mic and saying, speaking whatsoever you want and chanting. And then like making sound and that Kirtan, that is not real Kirtan. At that time, devotees, they were very expert in performing real Kirtan. And what was that? According to time, place and circumstance, what Kirtan is required at what time, accordingly they used to choose. There was, it was not that anybody can sing any kind of Kirtan. So they used to follow this standard also. So everybody can understand on the way that where we are approaching. All these things are there in Bhakti Ratnakar. The glories of the place and how to approach the places, how Mahaprabhu came over there, how Śrīla and others they performed Parikrama. So all these things were being read in each and every place from Bhakti Ratnakar by Srila Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswāmi Mahārāja. Then Srila Mahārāja was mentioning that Kirtan, Katha, and then service to the Vaishnavas, service to the Lord, having like Dharma Sabha, where so many devotees will get assembled. All these things used to be there in Navadvip Parikrama, this Vraja Mandala Parikrama time. That's why we used to consider that yes, this is real Parikrama. Narottam Das Thakur, he has written in one of his kirtans that Tirtha Yatra Parishram, Kevalu Manirubham, that going from one pilgrim place to another pilgrim place. What is that? Tirtha Yatra Parishram, that is only useless labor, physical labor. Tirtha Yatra Parishram Keval Manir Brahm. You may have some kind of illusion in your mind that yes, I am doing something, but in reality, that will not yield any kind of good result. So, by this, Srila Mahārāja mentions that sometimes devotees, they say that, Narottam Das Thakur is saying there is no need to go to any pilgrim place. But on the other hand, Srila Narottam Das Thakur's staunch follower, Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur, he has written in his kirtan, Gaud Amar Jesab Sthan Korilo Brahman Range, Sesab Sthan Heri Boami, Pranay Bhakat Sange. That wherever Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has visited, has stepped his feet, Gaud Amar Jesab Sthan Karila Brahman Range, wherever he visited with great bliss, in all these places in Vraja, he visited with great bliss. Sesab Sthan Heri Boami, I will be also going to all those places, seeing with my own eyes, Pranay Bhagat Sange, but how I will be going, how I will be seeing, how I will be sensing these places with the eyes and senses of the Pranay Bhaktas. Through them, I will be coming in touch with these places, not otherwise. So Srila Mahārāja mentioned this is the reconciliation, that what Narottam Das Thakur is saying and Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur is saying is same. Srila Narottam Das Thakur is saying that if you go by yourself and try to get the mercy of these places and come in touch with these places, that is never possible. That will become useless labor. But when you go under the guidance along with Pranay Bhaktas, then and only then you will be able to touch some glories, imbibe some glories of these places in your heart, and you will be able to see these places. Then Śrīla Mahārāja mentioned at the end that but nowadays finding such kind of personalities is rare. Those who are having pranay, deep love for all these places. But Śrīla Mahārāja mentioned we used to go and perform parikrama with all these things. Hare Krishna. Śrīla Mahārāja is mentioning that I forgot to mention one thing. And what is that? That Guru Mahārāja asked everybody, like those who brought Giriraj Shilas from Govardhan to Barsana. So his Guru Mahārāja asked them to give 1 rupee 25 paisa for like as a punishment. So why it was like that? Because in 1 rupee in those days they used to get 4 kg of milk. So he asked every person to give 5 kg of milk for Giriraj to offer because you have made offense. That's why Madhav Goswami Maharaj asked Panda that you can offer milk to Giriraj while you are there. Take this money. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, 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 Krishna.